My name is Chris, aka Bliss. I'm an Atlanta male stripper, and I'm here to answer a few questions for a young lady that's actually looking to book an entertainer. What kind of questions do you have for me?
Well, really, what is the process of even booking an entertainer? Like, how do I even go about that?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people would imagine that you would actually call a strip club to book, book their entertainers from there. Pretty much, there's booking agencies, and there are tons of agencies online. If you went to Google search and typed in some keywords, whether it be Atlanta male strippers, Atlanta female strippers, or adult entertainment in Atlanta, whatever the case may be, you can find those agencies really quick just by a simple Google search.
And what do I just call a number and
Well, there's different websites to choose from, but I mean, I'd definitely be cautious on which company you go with. There's plenty of numbers you can call, plenty of entertainers you can pick off the internet and off their websites, but will you get that entertainer? Probably not. One way to be careful when picking the right company, the right website, would be checking in other cities and seeing if they're advertising the same photos. Stock photography is what it's called, and making sure that they're Sarah and Lacey, or Jaguar and Tom dancers on their male and female page aren't being advertised all across the country, because a lot of those bait and switch companies, they will advertise the same photos in every city, so it's pretty much given that they're not a legitimate company and that you're not going to get the dancer you picked, obviously, and you may be getting ripped off altogether if a dancer even shows up.
what kind of fees are go along with booking an entertainer?
Fees, it's always wise to go with a company that does ask for an upfront fee. Just make sure you check and make sure they're legit company. But I would not go with a company that's not asking for any upfront fee, because most likely they're not going to have any obligation to fulfill their promise, because they're nobody's invested. Nobody's put any money down, so why should they send anything? And there's no way to dispute they didn't provide you entertainment, because I mean, you have no proof of receipt. You have no proof of a promise, a promissory note or contract stating that they're going to send you an entertainer for your girlfriend's last night before she gets married, or your sister's birthday party, or whatever the case may be. But for most fees, you're going to pay a total price if you get a local entertainer, if you're actually in a city where agencies are at, like a larger city. Basically, you're going to pay anywhere between $175 to $225 roughly for one entertainer to come out, and then you're going to tip them. And usually a $50 to $100 booking fee is usually put on a credit card, which is included in that $175 to $225.
How do I know how much to tip an entertainer?
How much to tip an entertainer? Really, I always like to tell guests or clients booking myself or booking our entertainer, whether it be through me or my company. I tell them, hey, if you have 10 ladies, tell them all to bring $20 a piece. If you have 20 ladies, tell them all to bring $10 a piece. Usually tip minimum is usually pretty good, saying it's about 200 in tips. Most entertainers, that's what their goal to make at the end of the night is at least 200 in tips. It has been known that if you do short entertainers tips, that they may short your party. So I'll just be leery of that, kind of stretch it out. So at least you get the full hour, full experience and whatnot.
What if I'm booking a female entertainer? Is that the same tip?
Female entertainers do tend to make a little bit more. And usually, it's always wise to have extra money for female entertainers, because their parties and their shows are a whole lot different. There's a lot of party games that are played during their show performances. A lot of fun stuff that I probably shouldn't mention over, you know, video or camera. No escort is done, but you know, a lot of party games like whipped cream body shots, Spank the Bachelor, stuff like that, can be played at those parties, and it's always wise to have, you know, plenty of ones on you, because you know, most girls usually tend to make about $300 to $600 per party, and that's the base plus tips. So
What if I just, you know, wanted to go on Craigslist and just seek out an independent entertainer?
Independent entertainers are not wise to go with. First of all, you would have no information whatsoever on that entertainer if they were to break something, steal something, hurt somebody, and then take off from your party. That could be a disaster. I mean, like, and then you look like an idiot calling the cops and saying this entertainer stole something. Oh, well, what's their name? I don't even know. It was, you know, Lacey, or, you know, Steele, or, you know, some crazy stripper name, and the cop's gonna look at you like you're an idiot, because he can't write up a report because he has nobody's name to put on the report. So definitely not a good idea. And I've heard plenty of stories of you know, entertainers taking a booking fee on the phone, never showing up to the party. So yeah, I'd definitely be careful of that.
When booking an entertainer, will I be able to speak with a representative to answer any questions that I may, you know, have?
That would be very wise to speak with somebody. Anything you order online, if you're not speaking to somebody over the phone, I'd be very leery. If they have no way of contacting and at least calling and asking a few questions about your order, whether it be, you know, you ordering freaking office supplies, or, you know, ordering camping gear or strippers. If there's not a number that you can get a hold of somebody that's not automated, yeah, when your order gets wrong or your order doesn't come through, guess what? You won't be able to get a hold of anybody to get that resolved. So yeah, it's definitely wise to talk to a representative over the phone. And there are a few agencies out there that's all automated. You don't speak to anybody. Everything's either done on the computer, or press the number of the entertainer that you wish to book, and you're booking entertainer 002, and pretty much that's it. And you put in your credit card information. So yeah, definitely speak to a representative.
Well, thanks for answering all those questions that you did for me. It was very informative, and maybe now I can actually go online, find a reputable company, and be satisfied with who I decide to book with for my sister's bachelorette party.
Awesome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I hope that this helped you all at home. You know, just be careful when you're ordering anything online. You know, do your research. You know, find legitimate companies, especially in the adult entertainment industry. And you know, if you have any questions or comments on this video or any other videos we have out, we're always here to answer your questions. You know, whatever city, whatever state you're in. You know, our company's here in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you are in Atlanta, Georgia, feel free to check out our website. If you are looking to book party entertainers, the website will show up right here. It is www.mcentertainment.org. We're here to answer any questions, whether you go through our company or not. You know, we're just trying to make sure good business in the adult entertainment industry is, you know, followed up with good customer service and good product quality, and, you know, good business. So I appreciate you for watching. Stay tuned.